Can you see my beautiful face? I got this ring light thing, right? Let's see, let's do it this way. See if that helps. I don't know, that's kind of weird. I don't know what it looks like if I do that. That's almost better. You guys want to see what this looks like? Check it out. That's what it looks like. Guy next to me is like, what the hell's that dude doing? It's late, I know. I know Coach is live too. All you see is hand. Talk to the hand, John. Talk to the hand. Now, I bought this little ring light. It was at Walmart for like $10. I thought, you know, that might be, you know, I'm always struggling with light if I do live feeds at night. So this is like more or less a test. So you can see every booger and pimple and blemish and impurities. That's not too bad. It's a little bit fuzzier than I thought it would be. But we're trying to get unloaded here. Hopefully we'll get enough time to get back to where I need to be. This ain't going to be a long live feed. It's definitely not going to be 16 hours long like some people. But it's definitely, we're definitely live though. That's for sure. There it is. I'm kind of impressed with that thumbnail. I kind of am. I like that thumbnail. So, have I eaten Cheerios? Rick, RN, John Armstrong, Dale and Dommy, RD, what up? Have you eaten your Cheerios? Oh, that's funny. John says you got to go to bed. Air Vaquero, yes, it's an oncoming train. Hope you're doing all right, Air. Hope you're doing all right, man. Well, this is unexpected, says Daycab. Karen Anderson, hello, youngster. Daycab Gear Jammer. I've got 12 people in here, and that's fine. Steve Berger's in here. Lord of Snore is far from a bore. We all just got back from watching Chappelle Rider Texas tour. Then don't be doing that. Dr. Seuss has been canceled, right? It's kind of a blinding light. There's like, that's the lowest setting too. It's kind of crazy. But this parking lot here is dark. There's no light back here. There's like 2 lights in the back. And they gave me the easiest door because they like me. And what I'm doing, I'm kind of doing some local runs. James Best knows what I'm doing. And after the one weekend where I was doing these, I said that I was over it and didn't want to come back. But then yesterday, I delivered in Wagner and saw that these were still on. So I called this broker and said, you got one for yesterday? And they're like, yeah. Like, cool. I just want to do one tonight, and then we'll do 2 tomorrow, maybe. So I ended up delivering one last night, and then I went to the Workman's Travel Center in Lowell, and it was full, even the pay to park spots, which I should have called, or I could have saved myself 10 miles. So I went to Neosho, found the spot there, and then I was looking at the load board. I was kind of in a crap mood today. And I don't know. There's a few things that are bugging me here lately, but so after not getting what I wanted with the brokers and stuff, I was just like, you know what? I mean, yeah, the market's real easy right now, but Thursdays are kind of weird because unless you're doing something like 1,500 miles, you've got too much time on a load. So Why should I do something that leaves on Thursday and delivers somewhere on Monday, 1,000 miles away, and only get 2,000 for it? Why should I do that when I can do 4 of these things for the same amount of money, never leave, the 100-mile radius? So it short haul is kind of an addiction in a way, because the net is unarguably the best, depending on what you're doing. Can't do that yet, John. I need to pay off this truck, and the end of April is coming really quick, says Neil and Dami. Good night, John. Unsung hero of YouTube, what's up? John Dollahite. See, TJ Jones. At Snorelord, eat a bowl of ice cream, you'll feel better. LOL. Next Gen. How are you, Next Gen? Michael Dow, Blue Sky, GNC Family Trucking. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I don't know. I've been in this funk here lately. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's distraction. I don't know if it's stress. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really stressed about anything. I don't know. I've just been in this limbo. I've been in this funk for, I don't know, probably the last year, I guess. I haven't been as focused as I have been. And I think I'm bothered by that, so. Yes, Steve Berger, we did have some wins. Yesterday and the day before. Day before was worse. What was yesterday? Wednesday? So Tuesday afternoon was the worst. And of course, the first light load I do of the month, and it happens to be when it's really windy. I can't win on the wind. I mean, going north towards Joplin, I had a headwind, and then going south, the tailwind's not helping much with the heavy load I've been doing. So I go 60 miles real heavy and 60 miles empty. So my truck's like, So, but yes, we did get a lot of wind yesterday. Have you had keto ice cream? Your thoughts, if so? Yes, TJ. Aldi's has keto ice cream, and it's not bad. It's definitely not a clean keto, because I think there's some soy and ingredients. They just dropped the plane on my truck, so this will definitely be a shorter live feed. But it's not bad. It's got a different texture as far as it's like, it's very similar. If the homemade, or I guess the simple version of keto ice cream is you take heavy whipping cream, put whatever flavoring you want in it, and shake the bowl like crazy, and then throw it in the freezer. And it kind of has that consistency. It's not coming out in scoops, it's coming out in chunks. So, but it's good. I like it. If you miss ice cream and you're on keto, it's a good alternative. So, gotta say, each time I go back and rewatch the morning therapy video of yours, it really makes me pick my brain a bit more about some of the things I do and have done over the years. Thanks for that, Alexander. You're welcome. I think, I'm not really the smartest or best businessman. Obviously, I'm not making boss moves like some of these other people are. But I think I do okay, and I've made a lot of mistakes in the past. And, and I think that my MO is more about dealing with things mentally versus, we can talk numbers all day long. We can talk strategies. We can talk, the differences between new trucks and used trucks and spot market versus contract, and this broker this and that broker that. And, but in the end, if you don't take care of yourself, none of that matters. If you can have the best business model, but if you don't take care of what's up here, it's null and void, right? What are you doing short haul wise? Under the 150, take it from a day cab guy. You can make a lot of money under the short haul exemption. You're going to work for it though. I probably don't fall under the short haul exemption. I guess I could, but I don't utilize that. I'm doing everything legal. But I'm really surprised with all the trucks. There's like a group of us doing these that no one's really utilized that and trying to do 3 of these a day. But the problem with these loads that I'm finding is that it's a challenge to do 2 a day because either the shipper or the receiver don't have their act together. If the shipper and receiver unloaded me when I got here, if my dock time was an hour apiece each time, this would be such an easy run. Such an easy run. I mean, it still is, but you know. I was going up 65 north empty and holding like a son of a bitch. Yeah. YouTube with attitude, what's up? Tornado season is upon us. Be careful, everyone. Yep, that is true. We're almost to that. Evening, Steve. Glad I'm out of that wind up there. Yeah. Clyde knows what I was talking about because I was talking to him. He was picking up where I had just delivered. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Even if you're short haul exempt, you're still bound by hours of service. Yeah. That's true, and it takes me every bit of 14 to do these runs. When you know, like today, twice today, the delivery was like, "Oh, you're not in the system." I'm like, so I take a picture of the bills, call the broker. She asks for one number, and then she gets on it. And what's interesting is that none of these other drivers do that. I'm like the first one, even though there's like 8 of us waiting in this parking lot, right? So, don't know why I'm the only one proactive about it, but oh well. Maybe I need, no, I don't, Michael Dow, I don't need a vacation. That's part of the problem. I took like 3/4 of February off due to family things and also because of the polar event that we had. I was forced to stay home. And I had cabin fever. I need to go. I need to make some money. I need to accomplish a few things because there's some major changes going on in my personal life that I need to prepare for. You know, so I need to make as much money as I possibly can. You just don't need an ELD. Yeah, look, running without an ELD is the last thing I want to do. That's the last thing Jeff wants to do. You know, as the safety guy here at Light Trucking, you know, I can't, you know, I just, there's a whole lot of liability. It might be legal, but there's still a lot of liability to that. So I appreciate that, Michael Dow. Got a good window wash this afternoon from the storms that pushed across Indiana. My truck is absolutely disgusting. And I've been in and out of the rain all day. It's one of those annoying rains that like it piddles for a little bit and then it piddles for a little bit, and you know, it's just it gets kind of annoying. And you know, I watched a Walmart truck go off the road today. I didn't watch it as it happened, but it literally happened right before I got there. I just left the Loves the Neo show. And, hold on. What? No, not according to my weight gauge. They just started.
Okay. Yeah. Man, I hate coming to this place.
It's probably about 10-15 minutes. I'll probably be out of here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This is one, right?
This is 14. Door 1's that last one over there.
Oh,
the hardest one to get into.
I thought that was 9.
Oh. Well then, I know this one's 14.
I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't hardly see the numbers here, so
yeah.
That's why I was gonna ask you, make sure if this is where I'm supposed to be at or not. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I double check with them and I'll get out of the way as soon as I can. Hi there, home till noon, Monday. Okay, that's good. Anyways, I forget what I was talking about. It probably wasn't important, but the truck's dirty, so I'd like to get it washed, but I don't know. Something I've noticed. There's a lot of warehousing going on. This is all warehousing. This is not going to a grocery place. This is not a, this is a warehousing. We're preparing for something kind of deal. So no, little wine coach, it will not. This will be lucky to be 15 minutes. So this is mainly a test for my ring light, which is glaring off my glasses. Orion, I think it was hailing up here in Indiana overnight. Yeah, there was some major storms. I watched a major kind of like red line on the weather this morning. Oh, I was talking about the Walmart truck. So I left the Loves in Neosho. It was raining, but it wasn't like torrential downpour. And I don't know if someone cut him off. I don't know if because he had just left the same Loves I did. He just left. And he was in the ditch, jackknifed. I'm like, geez, it wasn't raining. The road was wet, but it wasn't, it was like 50 degrees, so it wasn't ice. So I don't know. So no trucks running. My numbers go without some sort of electronic logbook. Yeah, I mean, there's a huge liability. I mean, you've got a lot of people that talk about doing these exempt loads. That's fine and dandy and might be legal, but you get in an accident and they see that you've been driving, 14 hours straight without a break. That's not going to sit well with, a lawyer's going to pick that apart, Ring light, great for makeup tutorials. Better stock up on ammo. Yeah, Ryan, I watched an interesting video talking about what the government can or can't do when it comes. All they got to do is declare an emergency, a national emergency, and they could get all the ammo and food and whatever they need. All right, Seaburger. Yeah, try to hit me up tomorrow, man. The short runs, I tend to like forget to call people back, and I'm literally only driving only like maybe 200 miles a day. When I went through Wyoming, they had warning signs saying hazardous weather from 11 to, yeah. You either use the Keep Truck and electronic logbook or the LD versions, no options. All right. Do I worry about tornadoes? No. I don't. I've been close to them. I've never seen one flat. Well, no, I take it back. I have seen one. It was out in the field in Indiana. But for the most part, storms don't bother me. I'll drive right into it. Scott, good evening. Man, that dude you're just talking to seems legit. I hate when they just give you a door number and then you don't know where you are and it's up to you to figure it out. Yeah, I try to help people out. He's like the third person. And see, you kind of argue with me. I know where door 1 is, and it is not an easy door. So I'm not sure. Oh, that's the guy with the Mac. I'm not sure what oh, he's probably getting in the door that the Mac guy was. So I'm 10 fingers deep into a bottle of 18-year-old whiskey, getting tipsy. You should do a live feed, Ryan. Have a good night, unsung hero. But no, I don't worry about tornadoes. No. Did you check out the Berna pepper ball gun? No, I completely spaced it, Dave. That's the thing. People call me and text me things that I need to check out, and I just completely space it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm in this funk. I'm in this haze, and I can't. The clarity that I had last year has disappeared. I'm not sure what to make of it. Playing World of Tanks. Terry, enjoy a cup of row coffee on Veteran. Thank you, SF Medic Smith. I appreciate that. Thank you. I bought 2 Crowbar albums, and I haven't been able to listen to them. The kids weren't feeling good last weekend, so I couldn't blast them. You know, the last thing the kids want when they're sick is some lame-ass 50-year-old playing his heavy metal records at full volume. So also, I've got my USD DOT number, but still have a lot more work to do to finish up my authority. Good deal, Chucky. Congratulations. You'll be soon on your way. I don't know how you found the trailer, but I'm sure that's probably part of your work that you got to do. So, boom, baby. I run around ramming everyone in the exhaust pipe. You can blast them in my new truck on the way to sushi. Yeah, you got a new pickup, didn't you? I try not to worry about whether I look where I want to go, but as far as what happens, I can't control. Oh, you got a trailer? Nice. Good deal. I know Shane Ferris from Green Miles. He was selling a dry van for $10,000. I was really tempted to grab it, but I need to kind of hold on to my money for now. And it's got wood walls, so yeah. Everybody check out Country Times Cash App. He's having his first day of chemo, so prayers out to him. 2016, not bad. Good deal. Good deal. You know, I guess part of this funk is it's the end of winter. Early spring is upon us, you know. And the trees are, you know, algae. That's probably part of it. But see how far we are into this. You got to love the Right Way app. They're about halfway done. So look at Chucky's new logo. Well, how am I supposed to do that? Unless that's in the... I can't look at that little thumbnail there, Chucky. Or Daniel. You can send it to me, though. Financed it. Good deal. I was just listening to Shinedown earlier. When they were fresh out of the market, I thought they were total trash, but now I like some of their songs. It's funny how a few years makes you reconsider. Daycab Gear Jammer. Let me tell you something. There are some bands that I listened to. I loved it right away. Just instantly. Listened to it over and over and over and over. And then 10 years later, I find myself, it didn't age well. And then there are some bands that I didn't like when I first heard them. Like, annoyed the crap out of me. But then, like, 5 years later, I'm like, you know what? I like this. This is good. So it's kind of funny how that, you know, works. How what? How? What are you talking about? Cascade. You gotta realize I'm kind of scrambled here. Send it. Okay, then I'll take a look at it when I get off the phone that you just texted while I'm doing my live feed. I noticed that Pale Rider was live earlier. I missed that. I came in on the tail end of that. And of course, you know, James Best was live for officially 16 hours and 22 minutes. I counted before he made the video private. Oh. Anyways, you guys like this light thing? Is this too annoying? Would it be better if I just like talked in the dark? Never heard of her. I know, Daniel. That's on purpose. If you have one number, you're considered a friend. If you have my business number, that's probably because I didn't trust you at first. And then when I warmed up, not you, but just in general, when I warmed up to the person, then they get my personal number. So, there are a few different brands. Most put the hurt on at 60 feet and burn the eyes and skin. What do you guys? Oh, you talk about the guns, the pepper spray deals. So, Jeff talks in the dark. He talks in the echo chamber too. What they'll do is they'll come out, unlock my airline. I'm just about empty. Do you like there's some storm on the horizon that's got you in this funk? I Alexander, I think so. I'm trying to differentiate whether I'm just distracted or just there's something I'm not piecing together. And I don't know. I've written songs about the symbolism of storms. And, you know, all of last year, we're all like, the world's going to end, you know, have your food and water and all that stuff. And it's good to be prepared. But I think being overly prepared, you just don't have a good outlook. And I think that was part of my problem. So, rice cakes have too much carbs. Big Houston. Chuck, I already told someone, but I won't say anything until tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time. So, Alexander, I don't know. There's definitely some changes coming as far as like the country and the trucking industry. You know, that PRO Act is definitely something that, you know, I'm definitely not just dismissing it that it won't pass. And so, you know, there's going to be a major restructuring, and how I think that it's a valid threat is how Schneider has reacted to it. Hold on. Everything good?
Yeah.
I don't think so. What's the name on here?
Huh?
Do you know the name on here?
Who?
Who signed it?
That name's Scarlett.
Scarlett?
I got no clue. Right, thank you. Do.
All right, guys, it's time for me to go. I don't want to be that guy that's dilly-dallying in the door when someone's looking at it. Yes, it's called the PRO Act there, Cascade. Only 7 carbs at 3%. Yeah, but that rice is high glycemic, so. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You have a good day. Thanks for the super chat, and peace.